Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some private selection. These are the Harvest Apple collection at Kroger. I have the Spiced Ginger Apple Seltzer Water.
I have the Caramel Apple Popcorn. And then these are the Spiced Apple Kettle Cooked Cashews.
So the drink was $1.99. The caramel popcorn was $4.79, and the cashews were $6.99, which I fully expect.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
They're really nicely coated too.
If you are interested in anything else from the Harvest Apple collection, we did do another review last year. So they brought these out last year at Kroger, and they brought them back this year, and these were just things
that we hadn't tried yet.
Yeah, I don't know if they're new for this year or we just missed them last year. I don't know what the deal is.
They also have a coffee.
They do have some coffee. The cookies and stuff like that, we've already tried those in another video. So if you type in Tammy Dunn Private Selection Harvest Apple, it'll come up. Okay, so we have a drink here first. This is limited, all of this is limited edition. And it's on a big display. In your Kroger store, where they put it, it's just, it could be in different parts of the store.
Yeah. It looks like it came in on a pallet, and it's
And
all
they just-
one thing, and it's wrapped up, and they just brought it in and took the wrapping off and set it on.
That's it, yeah, that's it. So this is Spiced Ginger Apple Seltzer Water, bold ginger with refreshing apple flavor. This is 33.8 ounces, 1 quart, 1.8 fluid ounces. Then it says 1 liter. It contains no fruit juice, caffeine free, very low sodium.
Juice.
No, I wouldn't either. Kroger, distributed by Kroger in Cincinnati, Ohio. 12 ounces is zero. It's all 0 calories. There's no calories at all.
This reminds me of Tammy. She likes the Clear American water from Walmart. This reminds me of that kind of package. Smell good. That's it. Is it seltzer water? Yes, it's seltzer water.
It doesn't taste bad, but it's not something that I would want.
No, we don't like none of the sparkling water. The seltzer water has a very distinct flavor, and they're all kind of that funky, kind of bitter flavor.
I do get the ginger, and I do get the apple.
I get a little.
But it tastes to me like a very earthy apple. So it's like, honestly, it's like a fresh picked apple and like a green. I'm getting I'm getting more like a green apple, and it has that like crab apple kind of earthiness to it is what I'm getting with that ginger. And it's just not, there's no sweetness at all to it, and
you know what? 0 calories.
yeah, there's just my Clear American water is it's like 10 calories for the whole bottle.
And they have a Fuji apple that's really good.
It's terrific. If you like candy sweet stuff, then for 10 calories you can have a candy apple.
I think if you like that, what is it, LaCroix and all those kind of drinks, if you like those kind of seltzer water drinks, you probably will like this. I've never liked those kind of drinks.
I do think this is better than some of those flavors that we've had for sure, but it's nothing that I would ever get again. And it was $1.99, and those Clear Americans I don't think they're that expensive.
No, they're only like 78 cents or something.
Yeah, I mean, so why in the world would I buy this?
They're less than $1.
And there's no sweetness or anything to it. There's nothing going on that I would want. So I personally would pass on that, but that's us.
Yeah, I don't like seltzer water.
So, okay.
I have not had seltzer water yet that changed my mind, so I'm still waiting.
This is the Harvest Apple Crunchy Buttery Caramel Popcorn with a hint of sweet apple. This is a 13.65 ounce bag or 386 grams.
I wonder why would that say, if it's a caramel apple, why would it say it has a hint of apple?
A hint of sweet apple.
I don't want a hint. I want an apple.
I know. And this whole thing is the Harvest Apple collection. But yet that has no fruit in it. I don't know. I don't get that either. Yeah. If you're calling it, shouldn't it have some apple in it? I mean, really? I wasn't gonna point that out, but yes, I agree with you. 13 servings, half a cup, 30 grams is 130 calories. Yeah, I don't get that either. Oh my God.
My memory from last time though, from trying this stuff last time, was we had the same problem with some of that stuff too.
We did, yes.
It didn't really taste like apple at all. It's like, why in the world is it under the apple harvest? And it doesn't taste like apple.
Exactly, yeah.
It looks nice.
It does look very nicely coated.
It's nice.
This has 3, it has 4 or 5 together.
That might be a good one to try too, because it's got a hunk of something in it.
Well, you tried. I can't fit that in my mouth.
Please. Very crunchy.
I do get apple. Cinnamon.
Yeah, that's a pleasant apple flavor. I like the crunch on the popcorn. It's not super hard, but it's still very, very crunchy.
I tell you what, it's a full bite. That was $4.79. That would be a good sit and watch TV. But
you won't be able to hear the TV over you crunching though.
If you have teeth sensitivities, then I wouldn't buy this because
it's a little too crunchy.
Well, yes, it's very crunchy, and just for me eating a couple pieces, it just you're gonna work your jaw too. And I know that I guess that has nothing to do with your teeth, but you're gonna work your jaw. It is a little bit of a workout.
Yeah. If you like hot caramel corn though, this is a really nice caramel corn.
I agree. It does get stuck in your teeth a little bit. You would expect that from any caramel corn. I'm pointing out the obvious. But as far as flavor goes, I think every piece is very well coated. And I absolutely taste the apple.
I get the
that
apple. Nice sweet caramel flavor.
And cinnamon and caramel. Yeah, I think they did a really good job with this.
They undersold them when they said a hint of apple.
I think so too, because it's not just a hint of apple. No, you definitely could be blindfolded and you would know, oh, that's apple. So yeah, I think they undersold that too.
Maybe they didn't want you to think it's overpoweringly like really strong apple.
Right.
You know, who knows?
It's nice.
It's marketing people writing this stuff.
Limited edition harvest apple, spiced apple kettle cooked cashews.
These sound good.
Sweet and toasty cashews with cinnamon, sweet spices, and a burst of apples. 7 ounces, 198 grams. 7 servings per container. A 4th cup, 30 grams is 150 calories. Now, I'll just tell you, when I was reading that, it made me think of Christmas. Because they're saying you could see the same thing about sweet and toasty cashews with cinnamon and sweet spices. That sounds like
could be fall or could be Christmas.
It reminds me of Christmas.
Yeah,
so you know, it sounds really good.
Don't you hate when you get the popcorn like right in your teeth?
That's why I was telling you, if you've got sensitivities.
One of those things with the popcorn holes. These look well coated with sugar, that's for sure.
Yes, they do.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Big hunk of sugar.
Honestly, they're ugly. If you look at these things, they look like something a troll would eat. They really do look ugly.
Like little pellets you'd pick up off the ground. That the spice is very earthy. It's not bad, but it's not something I would want to go to all the time.
Once you chew it up, tell me.
Do you not understand me?
No, I understood you. I want you to smell in the bag.
Oh.
Because it tastes like it smells.
It's stinky.
I was hoping I didn't say anything about how it smelled because I just didn't want to say anything. When you smell the bag, it stinks. When you eat it, it's kind of funky.
To me, it comes across as very earthy, like very raw cinnamon,
it's raw
spices.
That's what it is. It's raw cinnamon. It's not a good balance of sweetness. Yes, it's missing the sweetness. So when I do like cinnamon pecans and stuff like that at Christmas,
a lot of sugar. It's
a lot of sugar. It's a healthy dose of sugar. And this, they put a lot of that cinnamon powder in it, and it doesn't
you can
come.
tell just by looking at them.
Yeah, it doesn't come across as sweet. It's just that raw cinnamon, and I would not get those again.
No.
Those are a total waste of money.
$7 something.
$7.
Some people will like them. Some people will absolutely love them. For me, it's a little too earthy and not as sweet as they should be. And they're covered with sugar. I mean, you can feel the coating of sugar on there. So
yeah, I just don't like it.
Help.
It's just too much cinnamon and not enough sugar. Mm-hmm. So the only thing I would get out of these would be the popcorn.
Yeah, and it's really good.
Yeah, so hopefully you can find this display in your area.
Did you taste apple with those? If I did, it was overwhelmed by the
I think
spices.
it's overwhelmed by the cinnamon.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be apple. That's why I'm saying.
You know, and there might be some underlying apple there, but truly, I didn't want to take another bite to find out. I don't want to take another bite right now to find out. I had 2 of them, and that was a stretch to get a second one because I didn't want it. But I wanted to give it a fair shake. And this is not, I just do not like those. It's not like I hate them, like I wouldn't put it in my hate pile for the end of the month, you know? So I don't hate them, just like I don't hate the drink. But would I ever buy them again or recommend you buy them? No, I wouldn't, because Planters has some really good seasonal spiced nuts and cashews and stuff like that you can get, and I would go for those. I would not get these.
Yeah, I mentioned the apple thing because they're supposed to be apple, and they don't really taste like apple.
Yeah, I think there might be some in the background behind that
it's
cinnamon.
killed by the cinnamon.
Yeah, it's mainly just that harsh cinnamon. So I'll have a picture for you at the end, and thanks for watching.